Zippers, yeah, well done you for such an applause. Okay, now they're the differences, but there are in actual fact a few things that seals and sea lions do share. And they are their food, and I won't tell you the other one, because our Biff does a pretty good impression. Now kids, if you know what this is, you've got to shout out and tell me, okay? Right, come on Biff. I want you to show everybody here, what is your deadliest enemy in the whole wide world? What is it? What is it? Sharks, that's right. And we're talking big sharks, so we're talking tiger sharks, bull sharks, and of course, the dreaded great white shark. Excuse me, where's that flipper gone? That way, up, there you go. So if they think there's an enemy in the area, they will quite simply swim back to the beach where they're nice and safe. Yeah, give themselves a round of applause. Okay. Now the other thing they share is what I've just said, is their food, which is the daily diet of fish and squid. Now fish and squid are certainly not the easiest things to catch. So sea lions need to have a good sense of speed, direction and eyesight and coordination in order to catch it. So to show you how clever they are at catching things, I'm going to throw these 5 rings to little Arthur, and let's see how many he can catch over his head. Okay, are we ready, little man? There's number, oh that was, still not it. There's number 2, number 3, number 4, and the 5th one. I'm going to spin it, makes it a little bit harder and a little bit, well, more temperamental for him to catch. Excuse me, when you're ready, just because it's not your go. Okay, great big round of applause if he gets this, guys. You ready? Up. Well done. Well done. Now obviously, I wouldn't be feeding him if he was in the wild. He'd have to go and get it for himself. So what we're going to do is we're going to send him off into the water, and we'll see how many he can catch over his head. We'll start over there, little man. Are we ready? And there's your first one. There's number 1, there's number 2, there's number 3, there's number 4, and there's number 5. Well done. All 5. Clever boy. There you go. Oh well guys, unfortunately, we're not far from the end of this show. But before they go, they're going to finish with their finale bit. And this is where they get to do a little bit of showing off by leaping out of the water to try and touch that pink ball that's all the way up there. Now obviously it's a little bit high at the moment, so what we're going to do is I'm going to lower it down for little Arthur. Excuse me, bless you. Because little Arthur's going to go first. Now, if he hits this, you guys have got to give him a great big round of applause, because it actually does take a fair amount of energy to catch this, doesn't it? Okay, little man, how about there? Yeah, okay. So we've set that onto there. And like I've just said, if he hits it, you guys have got to give him a great big round of applause, because he's actually been a really, really good boy. Okay? So, okay, Biff, that's for you. Thank you very much for waiting there for me. Arthur, are we ready? On the count of 3, yeah? 1, 2, 3, go! Will he hit his high ball? Well done. Okay, now obviously, next to go is our Biff. But before I set it to Biff's height, just gives me a quick opportunity to tell you about our posters. Now at the end of the show, I'm going to be selling posters from the little shop in the corner. The posters are £1.50, and every penny that we raise goes to these guys here. It doesn't go to anywhere else in the park. Our sea lions get the benefit of it. So if you'd like a little memento, please come and see me at the end of the show. We haven't finished yet though, have we? No, because it's your turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to our Biff's height. And Biffo does things a little bit more daringly. So what I'll do is I'll set it up there first. So we'll go to about, not that much higher, we'll go to about there. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, there it is. Okay. So it's not that much higher, it's a few inches, but like I've just said, he does things a little bit differently. Because what Biffo does is he starts his amazing high ball attempt from on top of that tower, just over there. So what Biff's going to do in a minute, he's going to come round with me, he's going to climb those stairs. When he gets to the top, he's going to leap off into the water, swim across, and using those lovely big front flippers, power himself up and hopefully hit that ball. Now if he does, you guys have got to make a lot of noise, because this really does take lots of effort, okay? Yeah, come on then big fella, you come with me. Okay, now watch how quick he gets up these stairs. There you go. You come with me then, I'll leave you there, see you in a minute. There you go, and he's off. Okay, and he's away. Will he hit his high ball? By the whiskers. See those whiskers? He did it. Oh no, but you know what? He had to go, so we'll give him a great big hand for applause. Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our show, but there are a couple of things to say before we go. The first one, I'm going to leave these two of you for a little bit longer so you can watch them swim around. Now, you're more than welcome to come down and see them, but all I ask is don't put your hands over the glass, because as lovely as they are, as cute as they look, they have massive teeth, and they can bite, okay? And if you have any questions, please feel free to come and ask them. As myself, there's a couple of members of staff around, and we'll do all we can to answer your questions for you. So in the meantime, thank you for coming. We hope you've enjoyed the show.